Hi, welcome. This is Frosty Kiss. This is an official sequel to Everlasting Summer. I hope you watched the original game first, because this is a continuation, and this is called. If you ever watch Everlasting Summer, you will understand what this is about. This is like 1 year after the ending event of the true ending of the first game. I'm warning you, you will ruin the game for you. Everlasting Summer is awesome game, very awesome story. It's almost over 60 episodes in my channel right now. I am still didn't upload everything for Everlasting Summer when I was recording this, and this will be uploaded later. Today is the 4th of December, but I will upload it in the 23rd of December for Christmas, because this is a Christmas story. Actually, it is a new year story, but who cares? The text is awful. I wonder, what is the spirit of a new year, and what is a new year itself? Just another time cycle open of the mini red letter page, or much more, an all-oring and mysterious event. In my memory, several me right, and New Year was celebrated even in ancient Rome. Who knows, maybe even before that. But why is it a holiday, and why are people so excited about it? Because you survive a year, yes. Everyone decorate a New Year tree, dreams up a Versailles story, invite their friends. Simon, there are a lot of free space behind it. What is the matter? And you are dragging the toys. Oh my, look at Lena. Ooh yeah, Lena, you're so hot, baby. Lena's voice made me snap out of my thought, and it found myself standing still, clutching a small glass statue of a snow maiden in my fidgeting hand. I'm on it. Sylvia, chop it smaller. We won't be able to eat it that way. Juliana, crumb kids should be over here. Have a look, please. Yeah, let's do the work, man. Alright. In moments. I will do the Yonana different a little bit. Moment. She sounds like she will be this kind of girl. Everyone around is busy with holidays duty. Even I, driven by the ambitious volunteer of bringing decoration New Year tree. Today is the 31st of December. We are reaching, and if it's the 31st day of December, it's not a Christmas, so why you do Christmas stuff? We are reaching an agreement to celebrate the New Year at Lena. It just happened that way anyway. It is not like we had an other option. Lena place was the obvious choice. After all, who will be pleased to celebrate the New Year's in an untidy and dusty apartment like mine? Oh, so this is not yours. Of course it's not yours. I was thinking Simon just grow up and have a better apartment now, but no, it's Lena. Like mine, or in a dormitory in which Sylvia and Alicia lived. Really? You live together? Oh, Sylvia have nightmares with Alicia. Sylvia's house left until New Year's and and the preparation were going all out. I was finished decoration our New Year tree. Sylvia, Juliana, and Lena were casting their spell on the festival meal. Meanwhile, Alicia dashed to get the grocery if we were running out of ingredients in the last minute. Obviously, we were hoping that Zania and Masha would drop in, but The evening was getting darker, and the girls were nowhere to be seen. So Zania will be here? An electronic? The front door of the slum allowed the freezing fresh air that could even be further near the Christmas tree. Come on, get the supplies. Having finally hang on the glass statue on the bridge, I come up to Alicia. Judging by her voice, the supplies we were pretty heavy. Whoa, she looked very elegant. She stood with her back against the wall, trying to catch her breath. Oh. Lena, couldn't you find an apartment even higher? Oh, sure, it doesn't matter where it is, the second or the fifth floor. It's certain in any case. She shot in the direction of the living room. Only muffled laughter echoed from there. What? You climbing the stair while carrying all this? Can't you see? Why didn't you use the elevator? Alicia stood up at me and glanced angrily at me. Being a smartass. The elevator already went up, and I didn't wanna wait. You should wait. Watch standing still for. Move this to the kitchen. Stop making eyes at me and move. But you gorgeous, Alicia. Look at you. So hot. Alicia has always been kind of locomotive and at the same time an ignited spark in our company, just as usual. If we gathered up somewhere, it was definitely their scheme. The bugs appeared to be really heavy, and when I tried to pick them up, I couldn't hold a cry of surprise. Oh, how feeble the men are this day. Come on, let me help you. Together we managed to get the large trash due to the load, bug and the catch that limitably tracked under their weight. Wow, have you brought us this so much? You'll thank me in the morning. Oh, you bring vodka. Wow, wow, girls, there are some firecracker over here. Nasty Juliana has already bared inside a pay-through hole in the side, pulled out a long black box, yelling cheerfully, tearing the bag even harder. Orange fell over and rolled around the floor. Rick, is he? Juliana? Having noticed that this she done, Juliana gathered the fruits quickly and pretended to be nice again. The front door slammed again. Masha! Hi everyone! And where you have been, lottery are about? Look at her, she's like a young mom. Masha entered the living room wearing a dark dress and roll neck sweater that suited her perfectly. I wasn't loitering anywhere. We recorded our song today, and I tell you girls, it's beautiful. So, what's up? Got any news? Are there more people to come? Because there are so few of us here. Oh, Semyon, hi there too. Even though there were only 6 of us, it was getting pretty crowded in Lena one room flat. What's a beautiful Christmas tree you have? Is it real or fake? You know, we brought a fake one and it smells so awful. Well, like a plastic, you know, and here you have a real one. It's so cute. I adore real Christmas trees. When I was little, we used to bring and decorate a real Christmas tree, and I will even shoot it needles. Yum yum. You was a cat. And I also love Oliver salad too. Do you added pickle to it? My mother always does, but only if my friend doesn't. Somebody had to calm Masha endless chatter down, so I dared to chime in the conversation, or should I say monologue. We are waiting for Zania. Help us sort out the stuff, will ya? Okay. Oh, by the way, this evening we. Suddenly, she went silent, using a middle sentence. This evening you what? It's nothing. What a great deal of community. Masha went about leading off the bugs, sorting food on the table while leaving the rest of the stuff on the sofa. There was a strange, nearly forgotten feeling that had been haunting me precisely through the whole holiday. I thought I was 12 again, hurrying up to the bed so that I could wake up early in the morning and open up gifts waiting for me under the New Year tree. And Masha's strange nothing only served to reinforce this feeling. I guess this is the first time in about 5 or 7 years I find myself in high spirit on the eve of New Year. What New York? New Year today. I enjoy myself rather than stay buried like a mole within four walls, forcing my eyes not to miss the moment the clock in the corner of the screen marked the beginning of another cycle of the season. I could tell the difference between. It is all thanks to the girls. It's been only a while since the day we'll all meet throughout the now we have been hanging out together and visiting each other pretty often, as if we were old friends. Well, perhaps it was the truth after all. But can we all call everything that happened to us real, or was it just a bright and vivid dream our company shared? Though it matter not now, the more important thing is the lesson we learned from that dream. We learned a lesson? Really? Yeah, we learned. What we learned? Sex is awesome. Oh, yeah. The hand of the clock was approaching the 10 p.m. mark relentlessly. Lena and Sylvia were having a chat and rattling dishes in the kitchen. Oil was sizzling on the pan and some meat was baking in the oven, filling the kitchen while appetizing savor as the serving of the festival table was reaching its end. Lots of tramberry was hanging from each and every corner I have reached. Garlands were winking with a bright color, and dull glassware was glistening from the branch of the New Year tree. The scent of tangerine and pine needle served as a complement of the elevated atmosphere of holiday, just like in good old days of childhood. Juliana and Alicia ran outside, having a strong intention of try out the explosive content of the pack that filled off the limit. Masha was lying on the sofa and seemed to be feeling sleep. I was sitting on the old and soft armchair, staring aimlessly at the TV screen, where a bunch of show business stars in the bright color-dressed Hollywood smiles shining on their faces were wishing their audience Happy New Year. I thought at that every moment I had not a slight intention to notice any of their hesitant behavior. All wanted to see was a noise celebration of holiday with cheerful people and their nerve-feeding smiles. And I wanted to believe in their countless wishes of happiness and health and that every wish will undoubtedly come true. This time, at last. My eyes accidentally caught a sign of some kind of a little dark box lying on the floor. Juliana, firecrackers! Oh, she didn't learn! At the same time, a mobile phone rang somewhere in the kitchen. You want me to drop them? Nah, climb up and take them yourself. I want to drop them to you. What? Oh boy. Semyon, go down and give this firecracker to Juliana. She left them somewhere in the room. Thoughts were moving slowly in my head, as if my mind was enfolded in some haze, and I didn't want to leave this soft and cozy armchair. Oh, come on, it's so soft here, I cannot leave. So why don't I go out and breathe some fresh air? My stomach needs to take a break from this temptation smell anyway. Oh, we have that here too. We can't have that here. So, is there like save? No, this is load. This is load. Load. What? That doesn't make any sense. Load. What? Okay. Okay. So go down to Juliana, drop down the firecracker from the window. Do the first time right. Though it was too stuffy in the apartment, I'll go for a walk. I said to the girls in the kitchen and left the apartment, shuffling in my coat. Sorry for that error back then, like I closed the game by mistake, was try how to load and save in this system. The street greeted me with noise from every corner. Someone was launching a firework, children were playing with bag top little toys that were springing and launching a shovel of a multicolored spark. Juliana and Alicia were setting up and hang firework that was probably equipped with at least 30 shots, as the pop wasn't a small one. I'm afraid to imagine what cut of our budget was spent on this inanity. Damn, Alicia's so hot in this game. If you didn't like Alicia before, now you will like her. She's so hot. Got it! Instead of answering, I shoveled her to the small box. Give it here! Juliana catch the box out of my hand. Well, now we are going to rock this neat. She had a twinkle in her eyes, just like a small child. Oh, she didn't grow up that much. She was probably thinking of something to blow up in the whole time. Why did you buy them? You could make it yourself. Isn't that the first time you after all? Alicia looked at me like, it's like a cold kill. There'll be just a small pile of ash left of me under Alicia indecent glare. You be such jackass, Timur. What's wrong? Victoria's capitalism provides over the young Christmas. Old habits still turn out to be the worst time possible, and now I realize I am annually teasing Alicia. Alright, I'm sorry, don't blow up. and raised himself to recognize your star. What? Would you for once stop apologize for an upcoming here? Maybe just don't get mad at me. She just tried to whip me aside and chill and struggle. I'm gonna get warm. Freeze yourself if you want to. My cot wasn't the most forced proof one, which is why I started to freeze for soon. I left the porch and feel the first of blast. Just as I want to go back to the apartment, I was actually falling by the sleeves. Oh hey, who gonna launch the fireworks? And there are still some firecrack left. Stay and launch the firework. Yeah, this is very obvious compared to the old game. Perhaps I should stay. Alicia, you can go back home while we prepare the clutch. I pointed my finger at the bag with firework cylinders sticking out with it. Well, you are numbskull after all. She snorted, trying around experience and trotting back to the apartment. You get what you want. I am numbskull now. Juliana just giggled behind my back in response, and my neck was in sleep bites by billion of icy needles. Oh, you redhead piece of... Without even turning around, I carefully dropped, trying to cover my from incoming snowball with one hand, while scooping some snow and making a snowball with another. Hey, that's not fair. She didn't even let me turn around, aiming at my head and quite frankly hit it. Well, you stop already. Nope. She lost focus for just a moment, and after two life-saving jump, I utilized the nearby bushes as cover, the stream better regard on. By dodging snowballs, I managed to warm myself up pretty nice. I no longer wishes I had gone home with Alicia. After another sharp hit to the bright down jacket, a snuffy voice could be heard from behind the tree. Hey, that's not fair! Go on, tell me I shouldn't take a dive. Of course you should have. She went out from behind the tree, Snuff looking at me with her arms akimbo. Her upset appear was so funny that a smell appeared on my face. Quite slacking with me. Got hit with the snowball. This isn't such a big deal. Alright, let's go and lunch some firecrackers. Her easy appear temper could knock my sock off sometimes. Just a moment ago, she was burning me with her blazing expression, and now she's already suggestive, strolling around. Hey, let's go. Whee! Diana quick ran away from another aluminum tin which had a tiny gray string smoke come up the hole, and second, the unlikely piece of aluminum was torn asunder with sudden blast. Just like a kid. Even despite the fact that Juliana was on her first year of student in university, her way of entertainment couldn't be called ordinary. Judging by the other girl's story, she was always crowing around. Apparently, she even volunteered to be a camp leader. Whoa! Really? You want to be Olga? Juliana was as a camp leader. That image appeared in my mind instantly. A pioneer uniform, her athletic voice, lecturing ankle biters. I couldn't contain the laughter. What's still laughing at? Nothing. I'm just thinking why some individuals still enjoying playing with the firecracker. Juliana, give me spark plug. What's wrong? That's fun. That's funny. Well, that's fun in that. Just an explosion and the tin is torn apart. That possibly hurt my eye with its splinter. Let's not do this again, okay? I'm worried. Juliana waved her hand in protest. How about yourself? How about you as well? Well, if you are worried about me, we won't do this again. An explosion went off right behind her back. Alright? Forward, something should be done to bring that girl to her senses. Yeah, alright, that was the last one, I swear. I stretched my hand out and Juliana sorrowfully uploaded the rest of the warheads of the palm of my hand. You are indeed boring. What's we gonna do then? I was about to suggest something but immediately recognized because I had nothing to suggest. I couldn't even imagine what one could do outside of the winter beside wandering around between the house and the nearest mini market and optionally studies. Let's make a snowman. I gave her a condemned look. I'm still 10 years older for you. Old for you. She didn't ask you to have sex with her. She just tell you let's make a snowman. What's wrong with it? To me, it's fun. She silently sat on her knee and started to for the stove the snow. I was standing nearby and ambushed watching her attempt to make something round of a slash ball. Don't just stand here, help me. Well, great, really mature. Okay, we'll make a few balls, put it on top of each other, so what? Juliana stood up and threw a serious look at me. I'm a snowman. Look, that's all everything. It's part of the new year. The presents, the snow, the pork champ, father, forest, all of this a new year. I don't get why you are such a dejected creature. What happened to in your life that you look like all the fun was being pumped out of you? That's something. The thing is, nothing happened. That's why I'm like that. I'm not sure if that was the truth or not, but somehow I really want to trust myself. That's the reason for this perception who was my style of life itself, not me. It's always pleasantly to know that someone else is responsible for your failure. Juliana kicked the slash ball and it fell apart. She turned around and headed to the porch. I froze in the place just a second ago. I was ready to leave myself, but now I feel extremely offended. Offended by myself, by being such a miserable tot. I can't even pretend I am cheerful to not upset a girl. I felt some kind of envelope and tie them appear in my chest. If I managed to upset Juliana, I really did something wrong. And this whole day too, it meant a lot for her. I could have not had this feeling, but for sure didn't have desire to spoil it for someone. I sat down in front of a tumble down slash ball around, tried to gather it in one piece. Somehow I managed to do it. Then I start rolling it in the ground carefully, straightening the side. The slush ball was slowly turned into a sphere. So, where are you? She turned around and saw me making a circle around the quarter. What are you standing for? Come on, make a second one. We finally come closer and start to make the second ball, keeping an eye on me. She tried to roll it, but all of a sudden, supply and her face fell directly in the splash ball. When she got up, her appearance was hilarious and I couldn't contain myself and burst into laughter. Oh, funny as a crutch. But her face was dead giveaway. In seconds, she couldn't control herself and started laughing out loud. Then she made a snowball and threw it in my face. The snow got precise in my mouth, which made the situation even more hilarious. Having finally stopped laughing, we continued to make the snowman smiling from year to year. Oh, they make a snowman! We don't have snow in my country. I never make snow. Oh. And here it is, something made of a 3 snow sphere with a hand that were supported the fat boat belly standing before us. Instead of noise, and the snowman had a branch of some random cornless end up in his eye. If only we had a carrot, that will be a real classic. With a broom in hand and bucket in the head to be precise. I was standing next to the Juliana and watched the snow miracle, and suddenly I felt a warm of cheerful light going back to childhood when we were walking and playing the snow with my parents. Juliana looked at me and I grabbed her hand. Just had suddenly desired to hold someone's hand. It actually was like childhood, the snow fall from the sky, the new year, the tree laughter up and outdoor, the snowman, someone, and you can collapse. I checked the time, the new year was ahead. I dug Rihanna, attended to the firework. This launched them right at the 12 o'clock. Alright, she said and gave me a warm smile. The 4 o'clock was counting down at the last second of this range full of my mysteries, Lucy, and discovery. Happy and sad moments here. Juliana rose with a spring pulling my sleeve. It's time. It is. She looked at match folder. She took a match folder out of her pocket and ran out the artery, which was armed and ready by that time. 5, 4. Juliana was embarrassed by Wicked after Wicked swearing and breaking the match. 3, 2. The last Wicked guy is thrown in the ground with a sparkle. 1. I said the first second of the new year. In night above shining with a bright light. That looked like marvelous flower, red, green, golden, you name it. Look! Oh, she looked very cute actually. Very cute. She ran up to me, grabbed my hand and pointed at the sky as though that was actually unnecessary. I was fascinated by the sight as well. What's so special about this light and snowman after all? Why exactly this day? Why do they make you wake up from the dream dust of the fluff lighten up you so? Watching you, Donna, it's become clear that I just forced myself too deeply in the borders of deject and loneliness I crave myself. So maybe it's time to break this boards and once again learn to enjoy the simplest thing and being a child at last sometimes. A gem of balls, an echo from someone's open window. Juliana shouted, "Happy New Year!" and suddenly kissed me right in my shivered cheek. The same moment she became extremely shy because of her abrupt look and dropped her eyes and quick hold my hand. I'm sorry. Not? What's wrong? Nothing. She went red, nearly matching the shade of her cheek with the color of her hair. Her embarrassing look gave me the warm feeling. I grabbed her hand and caught her surprised eyes. Hey, no biggie. I bent down, kissing her in her ears, and said, Happy New Year. What? So, there you have it. Thank you for reading this short story. Our team wishes you Happy New Year. We believe that positive thinking can people do meet and strong and successful, and the thing will lead to the brightest future where all your dream, even the most extraordinary one, will appear. I cannot read it. Are you kidding me? That's all? That was very short. Very, very short. If I not that short, I will make it all in like one video. Actually, I will edit this two videos to become one. But this was like the first playthrough of the game. I think I will make all the playthrough later on. I will publish them all in Christmas. But you see, this is today is like the 4th of December, so it's just to know that I'm recording this very early. But goodbye for now, and see you in next episode. Each one will be full episode from now, even if it's like longer than like. So goodbye.